What's up, everybody? Welcome to Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast. I'm Mike Fantini, and with me, as always, is
Evan Worrell.
And today we're going to be hitting two groups that have been requested by multiple people multiple times. We're going to watch a Cavaliers 2017 video from the finals, and then we're going to watch a Cadets 2013 video. But before we get into any of that, hit subscribe, comment, join the conversation. Let us know what you think about our opinions and what your opinions on the groups and videos we're watching are. Check out the podcast on all major podcast services. Hit up LoneStarPercussion.com. Use the code AGEDOUT to save $10 on any order of $50 or more. Super easy to do. You win, we win, Lone Star wins. Good deal. Patreon.com/AgedOutPodcast if you want to toss $1 or $2 our way every month to support what we're doing here. And I think I've hit everything. We will give credit to the... Actually, so I don't forget, I need to make sure we thank. So the Cavaliers video comes from Cadence Films. Go check out that channel. Has some other 2017 finals lot videos on it. And the Cadets video comes from Mikey Wicks. Whoever Mikey Wicks is, thank you. Check out their channels. We'll link the original videos in the description. Evan, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll. Well, hold on 1 second. Right, now ready.
See, I can't do that because I still have to work. We're sneaking this in the middle of the workday. Evan's done for the day.
Home
Lucky
from work. I'm done.
Right. All right, here we go. I think you and I were actually in this lot for a minute 3 years ago.
I was in this lot, yes. Or we were, yeah.
That's really hard.
Dude, those isolated attacks.
Yeah. The roll was not quite blended. But I will say, their snare drums are super exposed.
Yeah, they're not hiding any dirt, that's for sure.
No. Oh, I mean, overall, that snare phrase was... Yeah. I want to rewind for a second.
Couple small little things.
Yeah, that snare phrase was pretty well executed. Like, the tuning's not helping them, and it's just gray. Like, you can... Rhythmically, it's probably pretty solid. Just like the tuning is not helping them.
Scraggly pressure points in there.
Yeah, and when that does happen, when you're super dry and exposed like the snares are tuned, you hear it. You can't hide it. It's right there in your face. So pretty well done, just a little gray.
Dude, that guy jumping.
I know, right? Are they on some kind of prop for this, if I remember right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're not wearing them doing this in the show, but...
That was really, really good on that roll with those quads rotating around, moving around from drum to drum.
I feel like that would be too. Hold on, pause for a second.
Yeah.
Just the application of trying to do that as they're spinning, just trying not to get disoriented with like where you're at. Like, all right, where's my playing zone? Because I'm sure it's not staying perfectly centered the whole time.
No, not at all. But kudos to them. It sounded good to me, so they pulled it off. Oh, watch that one note. One right.
Dude, the space is so hard.
So much space. Lasers.
I like the intervals in these bass drums. The tuning scheme.
Yeah.
And even though you can kind of hear...
Ooh, good finish there.
Yeah, even though you can kind of hear a little bit of overtone up close, when you step away from those, they sound really good.
Yeah, for sure. Isn't the guy clicking sticks with the blue coats now? Isn't that... What's his name?
Joe Hobbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Yeah.
It's just like a classic Cavaliers moment to me, like a little bit of a groove.
Yeah.
With like the classic body, just like side to side.
Took the words out of my mouth. Nice fast singles. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, bass.
Yeah. Lots of layering going on.
Yeah, a lot of intricate interplay.
Like Mac.
Yeah.
In my opinion, just like the interplay, the rhythmic intrigue.
Ooh. Those rolls are pretty good. I want to hear those again. I couldn't quite tell if they were blended or not.
Yeah, go back and pause it too. I will say too, one thing, I don't think it's in this video, but one quarrel I personally had with this was just the amount of splits they played. I don't think it's in this video, but there was so many splits, like down the snare line, down the quad line, and
yeah.
that's never been my cup of tea. So
And you can go back and listen to our 2017 DCI finals podcast and stuff, and that was a big gripe. They weren't the only ones that did snare splits that summer. Wasn't that like the shtick that summer?
It seemed like it was a thing.
Yeah, for a while
I think
there.
even like cadets and a bunch of groups. I think a bunch of groups did splits, and I've never been a snare split thing.
Nope.
Basses, wonderful. Even quads to a degree, like where you have the tonal difference in the drums, but I don't know, man. Snares, everybody's got different sticks in their hands. They got different. It's just here's how
it's
we
hard
play
to
the drum different.
It's real, yeah, right. It's real hard. So, not big fans, but yeah, it's not in this video, but we've talked about it a bunch. All right, let's see
I do like this section though.
Yeah, I do too. Let's see if these rolls are in there. The first diddle of the first one was kind of gray. Yeah.
Second one was in there.
But I gotta say, I really appreciate and love like the bass unisons over top of all this. Like if I go back like 10 seconds, like pay attention to the bass line.
Just a little extra on the end of those.
Yeah. Go. Oof. Yeah.
That hocket part was jamming.
There's a lot going on in this phrase.
Yeah. Dude, that was groovy as hell, man.
I like that phrase a lot. There's a lot going on, and like you got.
This is actually. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like I remember watching them. Like I liked the book and stuff. It was just not. There were just more ticks than our usual for Cavaliers at the end of the season over the past 5 or 6 years.
This is actually perfect timing to do this request after the video we just released on our clips episode where Mac was talking about like his writing style and his mathematics, because that's what it seems like to me. Everything just needs a perfect, proper place to be readable. And it's just so groovy.
There was so much going on there. I caught myself in the middle of that groove, just like trying to isolate certain sections, but I had to like stop myself and go, no, step back, appreciate the whole package. Like, don't
I'm just
listen
sitting
to
here
the quads.
in my chair, like I was jamming.
Yeah, just listen to the whole picture. And that's how you're supposed to take that phrase in. Like if you're just listening to the snares or just the basses, like it's all meant to fit together in a certain way. And if you don't take a step back, you're going to miss the whole purpose and you're going to miss a lot in it. So yeah, I was, besides the splits overall, I was a fan of the book. 2017 Cavaliers. They weren't like amazing, but they weren't bad. They were a good drumline, really good DCI top 12 drumline.
Oh
do
yeah,
you know where they finished? Did they finish top 6 in drums that summer, or was it lower?
I can look it up and then I can say here in a second.
All right, let's go. Well, we're gonna get to this Cadets video. So we got a Cadets 2013 video next. We're gonna get into. So yeah, while you're looking that up, I'm just gonna go ahead and start this, and we'll go from there. Oh, the cowbell!
Dude, this video is iconic for me. I've seen it so many times, but I love it.
This drumline was known for beefy, humongous rolls.
They didn't even get judged on this part, and this part is so awesome.
Dude, all right. The beef, the beef behind those tap fives just warms my soul. Like they're just in there. It was blended. Everybody was playing with quality, like placing those notes, because it's not too fast to where you're just kind of like running and gunning. Like you still have to kind of play those a little bit, if that makes sense. I want to hear them again.
Yeah. Dude, and this is still, I mean, Allentown, you're still like 2 weeks out from finals.
Yeah,
so there's like a couple things in this video, but it's still so good. I mean, and by the end, they were just phenomenal.
Yep. Oh, God, those fives. Little Alex there in the middle. Marched with him at the ripe age of 16.
That one little rep.
God, those rolls are so high. Oh.
Dude, their ping shots are piercing.
Yeah.
I wonder what the dudes playing basketball are thinking too. Like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah. They kind of botched the transition to those singles a little bit, but the rolls, dude, like this is the kind of meat and aggression that I always wanted to play with. I kind of got to do it Blue Stars, but like this is just another level of aggro when you're playing drums. Yeah, hear the singles a little out at the beginning.
Yeah.
I hated the cowbell. I actually have a pretty funny story about McNutt's cowbell, but I'll wait a second. Dude, they're low rolls.
So crispy.
The hand speed change.
Pulse.
Oh,
A couple scratchies in there.
those paradiddles were not. Oh my god, that's so hard.
Dude. Yeah, he's like, yes, I agree.
Take it away, Colin. Nobody wants to hear it. All right. What's worse, the cowbell or the drum set in the lot?
For me, the drum set.
Yeah.
But that's just personal preference.
Fair. I had to ask it.
I don't care. Oop. Dude, there's so many metric changes going on though.
So
from
people people don't appreciate the difficulty of when you're playing a triplet roll to throw like paradiddles in there at the same rhythm. If that makes sense. Like there's still 6 tuplet paradiddles, like not paradiddle diddles,
sticking,
but like the paradiddle. Like in the middle of a triplet roll is so hard to do. The change in your hand required is so difficult.
dude. Their high-end rolls just
Insane.
so much force.
Insane. Nice threes.
It's a hard rhythm to clean.
Yeah. They play a lot of them.
This body cracks me up for like this lock drill, especially compared to stuff you see today.
Yeah. God, I hadn't seen these videos of this group in a long time. They were so good. I'm like rediscovering
Some
this.
floppies, hand-to-hand flams.
Yeah. That's hard.
Oof. Dude, they come out of the end of this phrase just like with an open metric roll. And then they have like these like shot rolls. Ooh.
I don't.
Dude,
I have no
the
words.
detail there rhythmically. Just like go back.
Yeah, I have no words,
Dude.
but I know I want to hear it again.
Dude, I love those shot rolls, and then they had that fast roll, and then it just like metrically opens up.
Oh.
Dude, their ping shots sound phenomenal.
All of their shots sound phenomenal. And I want
hear a lot of them.
I want to point out, to get shots like that requires complete relaxation in your hand when you hit that shot. Like you're letting the stick sing or like breathe completely to get a sound like that.
And you actually have to pull back. A lot of people One thing I appreciate about groups that get that sound with the open hands and like that high pitch is just they're actually all pulling back and committing to the zone instead of doing like just whatever half-ass like up the shoulder shots.
Yep.
Drags are in there.
Oh my god. Oh, just right in the face.
That is an incredibly hard form to play in too. Look how spread they are left to right. Like it's
Whatever. That was. I want more.
Yeah, give it up, dude. This crowd. I'd be screaming if I was there.
Yeah. This is a video I'd want to watch with Jared Thomas.
Dude, they just dig in.
Every note is right where it's supposed to be. Oh. Only half of them were playing for that, right?
I think they fall out.
Ooh, good rolls on the quads.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
Uh-huh. Woo! That was in there.
Ooh, bass. I think this is the Barber tune, the Samuel Barber tune, the India piece.
You
Just
know
the
me.
texture.
I would have no idea.
The textures and everything is just so fitting. What a homage or tribute to 93 Star, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on, go back. Those shots, just so much space, so much room for error, but just nails.
Oh. Ooh. Good God.
Dude, Prosperi said on his final tape, these are the highest, loudest rolls I've ever heard.
I don't doubt that.
What a freaking hype.
Get out of here with this.
That'd be so much fun to play.
Oh, yeah. This whole book would be a blast to play. Did they win drums?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was pretty sure they did, but I couldn't remember.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that was so fitting.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. Well, Mikey Wicks, I think that was you in the commentary throughout, so thank you for adding something to our reaction video there. We appreciate it.
Obviously, we're not the only ones that have watched this video. But yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
that-
that
I don't-
ensemble. That drum tape is phenomenal.
I haven't heard it in a long time, and is it in your Dropbox?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go find it because I want to hear it again. It's been a long time, but this Cadets Drumline is probably one of the most recent drumlines of the Cadets that are the most like those like 90s lines, like with the aggression and like the writing style almost a little bit. Like, even though it's McNutt and not Unks, like this reminds me of an early 2000s 90s Cadets Drumline.
Yeah, I love this book. I wish that Colin would write more similarly to this in like 05, 06 Scouts. I think his writing for Boston is great, but at times I think it needs a little more
Variety.
variety.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little more too in your face for me personally.
Yeah.
That's just
And it's all subjective, obviously, and I agree with you on that. But I also just
but
realized.
I think that
no, go ahead.
I think the balance of just like chops and like open space and variety in this is like a perfect blend and a perfect marriage, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. I just also realized the 2013 finals tape is on YouTube, and in the suggested videos on the right of my screen, it is the next one in line. So I guess I can just watch it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, recommend everyone go check out that finals tape if you have not, because it is great. Well, I'm glad we snuck this in the middle of the workday. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Remember, again, subscribe, comment. What do you think of these groups? What do you think of our opinions of these groups? Join the conversation. Share our reaction video wherever you want. Check out the podcast on podcast services. Lone Star Percussion. Codes in the description. The original video links are in the description. Patreon, Facebook, Instagram. You guys know the spiel. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.